Welcome to the Horror Junkies podcast, the podcast where we discuss all things horror. I'm your host, Mike.
Angel.
I'm Austin.
Wow, we had some personality switches right there.
Had to
awesome. Do it. So, another week, another episode, another day.
Hi, everybody.
Hey,
how's it going?
How you guys doing? It's been a while. It's been a week.
It's been a whole week.
A whole
Since
week.
we saw each other. How's everyone?
I still got a stuffy nose.
Of course you do.
That was the best week of my life because I didn't see you guys for a whole week.
Damn.
You gonna talk more today,
Me?
Angel?
Why are you always calling me out?
I don't know. I like this. That's
Patrick
the bit.
has this thing against me every time we
Dude,
go
I
on
think
air.
it's just like an underlined part of the show where Patrick calls you out.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you call him out outside of this, too. Like,
Yeah.
I just
I
call
don't,
him
I don't
out.
think you could even like him.
We call each other
love
out
him.
on our shit.
Exactly.
I do it because I love him.
Exactly. He does it because he loves you, and he made this hot Kool-Aid because he loves you.
Oh.
Kiss me in the mouth.
I love that
He's
video.
like the brother I never wanted.
Exactly. Exactly.
One
Damn.
Kool-Aid.
Damn. So I almost died today doing yard work
Speak.
because, Florida's hot as fuck.
So
Yeah.
it was 100 degrees today. I saw in my car at
Oh,
11
yeah.
o'clock
I could,
a.m.
Yeah, I was outside digging dirt up and planting shit and drug probably about 200 pounds worth of dirt to my backyard and dumped it.
Did you plant any weed?
No, unfortunately, I did not plant any weed.
That's okay.
Sorry.
That's illegal.
Yeah, why would you do
Actually, the first medical dispensary is opening on Friday in Florida.
Where in
that?
Florida?
Isn't that on-
Here in Orlando, in Orange.
No
Near
way.
Ivanhoe.
Near Ivanhoe.
That
Yeah,
is going to
near-
be crazy.
So get your fucking doctors to sign off on some medical marijuana cards soon.
I want the marijuana cookies.
Exactly.
I don't have a doctor.
Well, maybe you should.
Pot
That's
is
what's wrong with
stupid.
you.
Too much
We
money.
have.
Oh, hey,
That is true.
I got something to say.
What's going on?
You want to talk about horror? What about Tiger Woods' mugshot?
Oh my god.
He got arrested yesterday for sleeping in his vehicle. Well, he was like stopped at a red light or something, and he wasn't drunk. There was no alcohol in his body.
He was just asleep.
He had a bunch of surgeries and
Was he
probably like pain meds.
high on painkillers?
Yeah, but it's pretty sad. But
All
check out his mugshot if you haven't
I
seen
saw
it.
it.
That's
It
really
was-
scary.
It was pretty intense. It looked like he was fucked out of his mind.
Yeah, he didn't know where he was.
Yeah. So Patrick, what's new in the Patrick world? Working in the world of the mouse.
Getting
Nothing really too significant that's happened this week. No fucked up like customers or anything like that.
Oh, okay. No more blue people.
Oh my god. Okay, so actually, I do have.
There it is.
All right, there it is. So I work in Animal Kingdom, and Pandora just opened. Avatar.
Fuck.
And
I heard it was 6 hours just to get into
Dude.
that section of the park. Why?
okay, so first of all, I can't even park in employees. I have to go park at Magic Kingdom and take a bus to work now for the weekend.
God.
bullshit.
Yeah, it's a lot of, and literally a coworker of mine just like decided just to park there, and our lot was empty.
What?
Yeah, so we're doing it for no fucking reason.
That's stupid.
It's a waste of money and waste of time.
Yeah, because Magic Kingdom's far as fuck from Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, it is.
At least you get to ride a bus for free.
From the bus to Animal Kingdom takes like 30 minutes.
That's stupid.
Yeah, so I have to get to Disney
Like an hour earlier than you're supposed to be there.
Yeah, and now we're opening at 8 when we originally opened at 9, and we don't draw anyone till like 11.
Sounds like your life sucks.
Yeah,
dude.
it
dude,
sucks
I'm
right
sorry
now.
that you
Sorry.
work for fucking.
I'm changing my job soon.
Oh shit! Is the
Well,
mouse listening?
Me
He's
and
just kidding, mouse.
me
He's
and
just
Patrick
kidding.
are enemies because I work for the Harry Potter world, and he works for the Mouse world.
We're not enemies. I hate Disney.
Yeah, he's on your
Oh,
side.
I love Disney though too. I was gonna say we shouldn't be enemies because I like Disney and Universal.
I like Universal.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Universal's good.
Oh,
If
I
there's-
got over my fear this past week. I
What
I'm
was,
not
wait,
done.
what was your fear?
Yeah, what was your fear?
I had a phobia of Jurassic Park ever since I was
What?
8 years old.
Wait, this is news to me.
I've
Why?
never heard you say this.
Yes, this is new.
My mom, for the first time,
Telemundo?
when IOA opened up, yeah, she took me on Jurassic Park, and I was
Like the
really
riverboat ride?
Yeah, I was stoked about it the first time I went on. I went down the drop, and I was like, yeah, it was so scary, and I just never did it again. Actually, she dragged me on a year
But you
Yeah.
recently just now
But
did it again?
just now, I was just like, whatever, screw it, and
What?
I did, and I
What?
was just like, okay, cool. So I went to ride the Hulk, and then I was like, dude,
You can
This
ride
is
the
so
Hulk, but you
sick.
can't ride Jurassic Park.
I rode Jurassic Park first, and then
Dude,
I rode the Hulk for the first
wait,
time.
but are you never-
It's
you never-
terrifying.
Wait, do you have a fear of the Hulk though?
I had a fear of the Hulk.
He doesn't
Okay.
like roller coasters.
I don't like roller
Wow.
coasters.
All
You
right.
guys, God, you guys suck.
Dude, I think
I'm not
conquered-
white enough.
I think I conquered my fear of roller coasters at like SeaWorld back in like 10th grade, and I rode the Kraken. Now I love roller coasters.
Yeah.
I conquered my fear of roller coasters when I was like,
You guys want to hear a funny story about Jurassic Park?
wow.
You were taking a
does
long
that.
time though.
I know, because I was so young and so cool, I couldn't remember how long ago it was. That's
Damn.
all. Anyway, keep going.
What's up, man?
No,
What
no.
about- what?
How old were you?
He said like
I
young.
was in like 7th grade. I'm not too young, but
Okay. So like 8.
All right.
No, that's like 11.
Okay.
Okay.
I failed. I don't know. Whatever.
One time I rode Jurassic Park and I was with a friend. He shit himself.
No way.
Yeah.
Was that Angel?
No.
Was it Alex?
No.
Okay. Well,
I'm not gonna say any names because
yeah, we do have.
I
it
kind of
was
still know
me.
this person.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was
But
me.
he did shit himself.
Someone shit themselves that Patrick knows.
And then it probably like watered down though, because there's water in the
Oh,
boat.
that's fucking gross.
It did smell bad.
He had mud butt. Okay.
Did anybody
Okay.
else know
All right,
this?
let's get on to this show. As usual, everyone, this show is brought to you by the Phantom Podcast Network. So definitely head over to downrightcreepy.com. Check out all the other shows on the podcast network. 'Cause
They're all
cool.
good. They're all good.
Who should
All
we
good.
shout out today? Horror Scouts.
Horror Scouts. Yeah.
Horror Scouts. Go listen to Horror Scouts. They got a pretty cool theme for their show. I like
Do
it.
it. Do it.
Do it. Do it. But awesome. What we got planned today? What kind of show we got today?
Today, we're gonna be talking about.
You're Austin now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm Angel, Austin, Mike. I'm everyone. I'm all you put together.
Oh shit, dude.
You're me.
Patrick is becoming too self-aware.
The blob.
We must terminate it.
And I am me.
All right. So
But you are me.
back. Okay.
I'm always me.
Okay, what are we
I'm
talking
actually a broom.
Moving on from this shit. What's going on today?
We're talking about horror cartoons.
Ooh.
Ooh.
My specialty. I love cartoons.
Same.
Are we talking about scary cartoons or cartoons that have something to do with the horror genre?
Both.
Both.
Okay, cool.
It could be
Both.
weird.
BOF.
Yeah.
Both.
Both on.
And
Both on.
disturbing references, all kinds.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. You're just throwing that one out there. All
Yeah.
right. That's cool.
That's fine.
I'll be prepared for that.
All right.
But before
There's some disturbing ones, yeah.
there's some super disturbing shit out there.
Yes.
But before we get into any of it, Patrick,
The news.
that was so loud.
What we got, bro?
All right. So last week I didn't talk about this, but now I'm bringing it up.
You better.
Marvel, but not
What?
Marvel Studios. Fox is producing a New Mutants TV series that
Uh-huh.
will be definitely a horror show.
Is this the one where the
Explain.
character from Stranger Things is in it?
I think so.
Awesome.
Hold on. Explain how this will be horror. It's gonna be all like
Fox is doing this new thing with their X-Men and properties where they're not catering to just superhero fans, but they want to do like more
Which is cool.
different like thriller horror based like stories, and that definitely works with the X-Men,
Okay.
It does. It
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
does.
especially with the whole idea of mutants and everything like that.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, and there's some villains that have some pretty cool powers that like
Yeah.
you could turn dark and make it really cool.
Yeah.
I see
And that's-
that.
and
I
that's
see
where-
that.
I mean, Apocalypse could be like the darkest motherfucker.
Yeah.
you could
That's true.
literally have.
That's true.
Yeah. Cool. Do something different than what Marvel Studios doing because they're again Disney, so they have to cater to a broader audience than
Of course,
what Fox has to. If they're gonna do horror, do it all the way.
dude. Please do it.
Yeah, definitely. Like, you could do that with superhero properties. You can turn them into other like genres of movies or media.
Yeah, they don't have to be like this lighthearted,
Happy,
light,
yeah.
happy. They can be dark. I mean, a lot of the comic books that we've read back in the day, they're not lighthearted story arcs. They're
No.
dark.
Right.
Secret Wars was fucked. You know, the Infinity Gauntlet, the Infinity War, the Infinity Quest, and the entire Infinity.
It's definitely going to be a water wash what we get
Yeah,
when we get those movies from Marvel Studios. But yeah, it is a horrifying story. It's dark. It's dark and gritty and shit like that.
like that.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
That's
Fox,
exciting. That's
no.
exciting.
Let Fox please do something different. How many times do I have to see the world go to the end and then superheroes win?
Please. Exactly. I want to see some superheroes die. Actually.
Yeah.
Samesies.
More news.
Oh,
The producer says for the Conjuring 3 that it's going to be a completely different film.
I read about this. This is actually good. This actually got me stoked for it because I read the article like the other day or today, I want to say, earlier on. He's like, we can't really do another haunted house movie, another child possession movie.
Please don't. It's the same thing.
He's
over
like,
and
so
over.
we're gonna go in a different route with this one. And
Good.
dude, please.
Well, did they explain like what kind of route they're taking, or
Nope.
he's just saying it's not a haunted house, haunted kid type
He's
thing?
like, and like the surrounding a family. He's not gonna surround. It's not gonna be surrounding a family, a possessed kid, or a haunted house.
Hopefully not a haunted doll either. But let's go.
No, he said like in the article, like there's a lot of more not known cases that the Warren family they're the Warrens, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
have worked on.
So you might try to pull one of those out and
Yeah,
make a
because I mean
story.
they literally have hundreds of cases. He can
Yeah,
pull from,
hundreds.
so
Yeah.
That's
I'm
cool.
stoked for that one.
That's
Same. Guess news. They're the same thing with the Conjuring properties. I knew this was going to happen when I saw it in The Conjuring 2. So Crookman might potentially get a spinoff.
Oh, God damn it!
Yeah.
Actually, I like Crookman.
I do too,
I
but
mean,
I called that shit when I saw it. I'm like, they're probably going to do a spinoff movie on him.
Who was that?
Have you
The
seen
guy that looks
Conjuring?
like you.
Oh yeah, I've seen.
Okay, so remember
Asshole.
the Crooked Man? The whole it was like
You're
the
Oh
whole
yeah.
They're
Oh,
making
so
a
they're making.
spinoff.
Oh, okay.
like
That
they did with Annabelle.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
So now I guess whenever they introduce some cool...
I thought you were talking. I forgot the
'Cause-
name. I thought you were talking about like one of the human characters. I'm like, well,
No.
it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
it's just kind of annoying because like okay, you did The Conjuring, we had Annabelle. We have Conjuring 2. We had two characters, the Crooked Man and the Nun, and we're getting two spinoffs
Mhm.
from
Yeah.
both.
Not to
Like,
mention
Potentially, but yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, the Nun.
It's
the
gonna
Nun-
happen.
The Nun is.
it's
in
I think
progress.
it's an easy way to get butts and seats in the theater.
Yeah.
and
It
you
is.
can. Yeah, I mean, it's a cheap way to get a lot of money making a horror movie.
fucking.
We'll have
Hollywood.
to see what happens with the new Annabelle movie and see if they're going in the right direction with those spinoffs.
True.
Because
True.
so far, I'm not on board with
I
it.
didn't like the first Annabelle.
No one did.
But I think the part about the second one though is that it's going to be more dark.
Yeah.
Like you can't look at the cinematography; it's a dark movie. So
yeah,
that's
yeah,
kind of cool.
yeah.
I like the first Annabelle.
Of course you do.
Stop.
Anything
I'm
else,
sorry.
Patrick?
Just saying.
there's a lot.
Actually, there's quite a few newses.
Good news.
News is
Adam
News is-
Woodgard is directing the Godzilla versus King Kong movie.
what else has he made?
He's made VHS,
Ooh, I like
Mhm.
VHS.
You're
I do
next.
too. I like that.
The
Yeah.
Guest,
I like that.
Blair Witch.
I kind of like that.
He did a couple episodes of Outcast. If you
Never-
guys ever watched that show, it's a
So
good
but
one.
he's got a pretty nice resume to like
mostly
yeah.
horror.
Yeah.
He's
Mostly
worked on
thriller
some-
horror.
I mean, he's worked like Your Next was fucking awesome.
Yeah,
That was a pretty underrated movie.
It was.
definitely.
I remember watching it on Netflix and I was like, dude, this movie is fucking sick. The whole storyline
Yeah.
threw me off.
No, it's a completely it did what Scream did years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and it reamped the horror genre.
And totally
Right.
differently. Did
Yeah,
it differently.
differently.
It made you guess, but which I love.
Yeah,
Um,
but the thing is like what Scream did and what this movie did is two different things. Because like Scream
mhm.
kind of brought the ideas of what you're supposed to do in horror movies and what horror movies do,
Yeah.
and changed it completely. This just took the tropes and kind of teased you. Like,
yeah.
you think this is gonna happen, and then it flips on its side.
Exactly.
Angel, any word? Anything? Any?
Are you stoked?
Are you stoked on the fact that we are getting a Godzilla and King Kong movie?
I'm very.
Yeah.
I actually used to own the original.
Like-
I forgot
like-
what happened to it.
Like original Godzilla, like
Original
Godzilla
King
versus
Kong
King Kong movie.
Godzilla.
oh, dude.
You know what's funny? I'm gonna say it now.
what?
I'm not a fan whatsoever of King Kong
That's fine.
That's fine.
or the movies or the idea.
But have you seen Kong Skull Island?
I have not because I don't want to see it. Cause
It's
I don't know.
actually a pretty good movie. So I mean, we spoke
don't
about this
doubt
a
it.
couple of times.
Yeah,
but,
I know.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
worth
I don't
renting
doubt
it
it.
one night and watching it.
Yeah.
Last time I tried to ride the ride, it broke down.
I haven't rode that ride yet.
Me either.
Okay.
Heard it was a
Horror
waste,
Junkies.
just like the movies.
Oh God damn it, Austin.
More news. The Fright Rage. They're coming out with these cool little T-shirts
Oh yeah,
with the
I just tweeted
the
about this.
Goosebumps.
Yeah, that look cool.
designs.
Yeah,
I'm
those
fucking-
those look cool as
I'm
hell.
stoked. They
I
have
want,
a-
I want one.
The long
I want a
sleeves.
couple.
dude, they have a box set that comes with a mask. The Night of the Living Dummy.
Yeah.
What's his name? Sammy? No.
No.
Fuck no.
Slappy.
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 There it is.
Yes.
Slappy.
Also
you
with
go.
Angel with the save.
Always.
Angel with the save.
Clutch player.
We love you, Angel.
Yeah.
I love all of you.
Yeah.
Not really horror. What's coming up next? know
I
you're-
guess, but I
I
mean,
mean, it is, but it isn't.
one, I'm stoked the fact that this is happening. So there's going to be a Sin City TV series coming out.
I heard about that.
Yes.
I don't know what to think.
What?
Do they have?
Do you- wait,
No,
wait.
no. Like, I like, but can that be a series and be
Definitely.
successful?
Oh, definitely.
It's
You
a fucking.
really-
It's based off a comic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
did those movies do well?
I think
the first one did.
The first one did. I don't think the Dame to
Okay.
Kill For didn't do so good,
Right.
but I enjoyed it.
I like that movie.
I was pretty young when that first one came out, though.
Yeah.
How young?
Yeah,
It was like 2005 or something, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I'll get you to it. Holy crap! There's a fucking. What is that? I think an alien just attacked.
I do too.
Yeah.
Like weird noises just
So-
fucking happened out
it's
of
a little
nowhere.
What if we just saw a light? Because the
Dude,
garage is open, everyone.
Yeah.
It sounded like this is the end.
So
Hey, you mean the studio
the studio
is open?
is
It
open.
was open.
It's hot here in Florida, y'all.
And it's raining, so we thought it would be a nice effect.
I think that's
Um,
Leatherface.
So yeah, Sin City's getting a TV series.
Which is sick.
Yeah.
I love those movies. My favorite thing about Sin City is that it's shot in black and white.
Yeah.
And then they throw in those pops of color.
Yeah.
Those
Just
pops.
Oh
like
yeah,
the
that's
comic book.
awesome.
Yeah, just like the comics.
Yep.
when the yellow guy.
Frank Miller, everyone. I wonder
gets
what he
his
thinks
balls
about this.
ripped off.
Yeah.
If he has any hands in
I
this.
wonder. We'll have to see if he has any. Anyone ask him the question.
Yeah. All right, more news. There's a lot.
Dude, so much.
There's so much news.
Keep
All
it
right.
coming, bro.
Universal might run into some legal trouble for their Dark Universe
Yep.
thing for all the Universal monsters.
What?
Yeah.
Wait,
Dude.
what?
Yeah.
Because they're calling it the Dark Universe, and Warner Brothers has DC, and they're trying to do a Dark Universe with their.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, here's my thing with it. I was reading
Go
this
ahead.
earlier, and I was kind of like, okay.
Isn't that a show?
They're
Though?
not-
They're trying Dark Universe is about to be a series, isn't it? Or
Okay,
it's-
so DC has come out and said they're making a Justice League Dark movie, and it's supposed to be kind of horror themed.
Right, and
Because-
that's yeah. Okay,
Because
Okay.
that's what the
So-
Dark.
And they're going to call it, I guess, the Justice League Dark Universe, whatever.
Yeah.
There hasn't been an official title released yet,
right.
but the thing is that's the title of a movie, yes. What Universal's doing is calling this entire universe that
The
they're coming
dark-
up the Dark Universe.
Right.
Like, they're not labeling
That's
a
not fair.
movie the Dark Universe. They're saying, hey, the new remakes, reboots of all these movies is going to take place in a universe that we're calling the Dark Universe. So DC can fuck off with
Yeah,
this
screw
bullshit.
that.
They're just trying to get money.
Patrick.
Honestly,
I
like Justice League Dark.
I do too.
It's
Don't get me wrong.
fucking awesome. I'm so happy they're actually doing something with it.
Well, they need to
With the
because
property?
everything else they've done has sucked anus.
Well, hey,
well,
dude,
I've been hearing reviews on
Wonder
Woman. I'm gonna go see it tomorrow.
95% sitting out right now.
Yeah.
But it took the first woman director to make a good DC movie finally.
Yeah.
oh yeah. Well, maybe that's what they need to start doing. Because shit.
Well, yeah, and
Nothing
this is also where nerd rant. I don't
Yeah,
care.
we're not
don't
getting
do
into
yeah,
this.
yeah.
It's getting
So
sweaty.
Nerds.
and I feel like you can. I feel like you can name the Universal Monsters universe a little better than just the Dark Universe.
Right.
I agree.
I agree.
I do.
I think there could be a more creative name than that.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
true. Like, oh, this is a dark universe. Like, there's a lot going on. You can't
Yeah.
just like dark that like gives no.
Plus, your first movie is
an action movie.
An action movie. I don't see any dark
No, it's very
elements.
It's
into
very. It's filmed very bright too.
Yeah.
But see,
So,
I
I
think
don't know.
I think they're screwing up with that because I don't think that many people are going to go see the Mummy. So that just leaves the second movie.
Dude, in
I
the
mean-
second movie, this is like I was listening to I think Modern Horrors podcast.
Yeah.
They were talking about it last week. Like the next movie that's coming out is Bride of Frankenstein. But when you look at the timeline, how the story's played out,
Mhm.
like Mary Shelley's Frankenstein and the movie, the Frankenstein. This is what it's called, right? Frankenstein, Monster Frankenstein, whatever.
Frankenstein's
You
monster.
can't have Bride of Frankenstein before you have Frankenstein.
Yeah,
the,
and they
the
could-
monster.
They could do this whole thing where so Frankenstein could exist in that movie, and you can introduce Frankenstein in that movie.
Well, that's what they were
but
saying.
that
this movie
makes
will
the
be
whole timeline complicated and
like if they're going to do an after credit scene
Yeah.
of showing the monster.
Right.
yeah. Plus,
Frankenstein.
why would I mean, I get it. Like, you wanted if they're trying to diverse their thing and like make it more woman based because the Mummy's a woman.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
if they're
yeah.
trying to
I
do
definitely agree.
They are
That's
trying to.
awesome. But I was just like, man,
You
how
can't-
the fuck are you going to tie this in? Because literally, Dr. Frankenstein creates his monster,
Ramstein.
Frankenstein, quote. Then he eventually creates the bride of Frankenstein for his monster.
Or his
Yeah.
monster, yeah.
And also, the only show that's actually really depicted the monster the best is Penny Dreadful.
Oh yeah,
Because he's attractive, but yet he has his disfigurements. His eyes are on point, and that actor is
I started
fucking
watching
phenomenal.
it because you.
Do you love it?
dude? It's so good.
So good. We're doing a whole episode on Penny Dreadful
Fuck
soon.
yeah, I can't
Everyone
wait.
needs to watch it.
Okay.
But yeah,
So more news.
Moving on.
Evil Dead 2 hits its 30-year anniversary,
woo woo.
and there's
Are we the only ones excited?
No. I'm stoked.
and
It
they
just
came
hit
out with a
Austin.
soundtrack vinyl.
I was still in the last conversation.
Oh, well,
Do you
welcome
have
to this
any-
I just
conversation.
had a thought.
Oh, do you have anything to add to
Oh,
the
yeah,
last
sorry.
part?
Well, I just wanted to say that I want Universal to bring back the Universal Classic House.
In
black-
Halloween
black-
Hornets?
Yes, in black and white with the
Well,
black.
that would be
lights.
fucking cool.
Good
That
segue,
house.
Angel.
Good segue,
Because we
Austin.
also have another news.
Yeah, Austin, you were going to say this last week, but we got kind of tied up with the whole Alien Covenant, Alien conversation about what's going down in American fucking Halloween Horror Nights.
Yes.
Do you remember?
I do remember.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, you talking about The Shining?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to do a new thing on the show where we're going to hype ourselves up for Halloween Horror Nights. And we're going to talk about all the movies, all the houses that are going to get released and scare zones.
Holy shit. There's a ghost in the garage. Holy.
He's attacking Patrick.
We apologize for that. There's a ghost.
Okay. I need a new cord.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna do a new thing on the show where we talk about Halloween Horror Nights and what's coming out and what shit, like whatever.
Yeah.
That'll be part of the news segment.
Because they're gonna keep announcing shit every other month probably for the houses.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm gonna try to keep up with California if we have any listeners there, but as of right now, it's just gonna be Orlando's Universal
Yeah, because we really
stuff.
don't get,
I wonder
unfortunately,
what California's getting this year. Has
I-
anybody seen?
dude,
We usually
unfortunately-
get pretty similar, or like year back to back would be kind of like
kind
copy
of,
each
yeah.
other.
Sometimes they're
Yeah.
the same. Sometimes they're a little bit different. It's just that like we don't get a lot of LA stuff in here because they, of course, we have Orlando,
Yeah,
so they focus more heavily on the Orlando houses. I mean, why are you going to promote LA fucking Halloween Horror Nights when you're on the other side of the country?
Right.
Yeah,
you have
exactly.
to actually go to their website and search what
Exactly.
they have. They're not going to
Plus,
say.
honestly, let's do that because Singapore and is it Singapore that has one or Japan?
Yes,
it's
Singapore.
Japan.
Japan.
Japan and Singapore both have Halloween Horror Nights. I want to say.
true.
I could be wrong. I know it's definitely Japan, LA, and Orlando.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, so far what we've heard is we're definitely getting a Shining house.
Nice.
Austin takeover.
and I'm excited. I just want to see if they have the carpet in one of the scenes.
They have to.
Have to. I heard something,
What?
Go ahead.
and I hope
Oh, is this an exclusive?
this is an exclusive.
Holy shit!
But I don't want to get
Fired.
fired.
All right, so
Austin
This
who?
is my prediction.
So what has happened is Austin has left. We have a new host on the show. His name is Barry. Barry, what have you heard through the vine?
Well, I have a prediction. I think that we're gonna get a Saw Legacy house.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah,
That'd be
it,
cool.
It comes out the same time, and they're trying to do a big promotion for the movie.
Is it
Wow.
supposed to be?
Well, thank you, Barry.
Dude,
Take-
Barry,
yeah.
you're the shit.
Bye.
You need to come
Hey, this
back.
is Austin. I came back. What's what I miss?
Dude, you missed Barry. That's who you missed.
Yeah.
Freaking.
And
Yeah.
he had some news that you would get a boner for.
He didn't answer my
Yeah,
question.
he told me that there was a rumor.
There's no questions.
Barry, I met Barry before. He said that inside scoop of what a lot of the people are talking about around that Universal side over there.
Yeah.
man.
Okay.
That's
so
all I have to say.
how do you feel about your favorite franchise coming to a movie or a
well,
house?
I feel two types of ways. One type of way is that I didn't go get to see the house like 5 years ago when they had the
Was
Saw
it five?
house.
It was.
It was the final chapter, I want to say.
Mm-hmm. Well, it brought in like all the movies, I think.
Oh, did it?
Oh,
I, don't
2009.
I don't think I went into that one.
Did
Oh.
you?
It was
Did you?
2009.
2009. Yeah.
So I never got to see it, so I'm super stoked. And second off, I think it's like a huge good marketing campaign if it actually does happen. Like
Yeah.
you put this horror haunted house there, and it's like, oh, and the movie's coming out. Bam.
Yeah,
it's,
they did-
it's a good job if they do
They
that.
kind of do the same thing. Like usually, like I remember when the remake, The Thing was coming out, and they had a house that
Yes.
same year, I believe.
Right,
The
right.
year
So
after.
it's a good tool. Like
It,
you know.
it really is. I mean, if you think about it, like you amp up because how many people go to Halloween Horror Nights and they're like, oh
yeah,
and then fucking
I mean, they
you got a movie coming
they,
out.
They
that's-
use each other. If someone sees the movie, they want to go into the house. If someone
Exactly.
goes into the house, they want to go see the movie now.
Exactly.
Right. So
I'm waiting. I want them to do a Friday the 13th standalone house.
that'd be cool.
they haven't done that in forever.
Yeah, because they only did that in Freddy vs.
I mean,
Jason.
the thing is, like, we're way off topic than we need to be. We apologize, and just to kind of like go over that real quick is honestly, I don't want another Friday the 13th house. We've gotten it numerous times. There's not much you can do with Jason.
Right.
It's going to be the same thing over and over. It's like when they do the American Werewolf in London house. They've done that 3 times.
But it's so fun.
It is fun, but it's like, do something original or new that you've never done.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
give me the same house again because it's kind of a shit
Yeah.
storm.
I also heard that they might be doing a trick or treat, a scare zone.
Which would be dope.
Which would be, and I know right where they would put it. They'd put it in that little walkway
Mm-hmm.
where all the
Yeah.
fog usually is.
Yep.
That were the scariest scare zone always.
And Sammy's everywhere.
I mean, they might as well. They sell his doll at the game section.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's all over the place. I have one more thing
All right.
Go ahead.
What's that?
that I'm guessing
Oh, okay.
about. I think like the topic and the theme and the character is gonna be completely original, never seen before.
Fuck yes.
Finally,
Finally, a new host.
yeah, 100%. Like everything
New
new.
host.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, that makes me so much more happy.
Mhm.
Because
I have a
I was
boner.
like, I bet you they're gonna fucking pull off this shit where Jack's come back. And
No, yeah, and that's what I feel like they kind of got the gist. Like, okay, we need to think
you
of
can't,
something, right?
Like they've
Yeah.
been beating a dead horse over and
Yeah.
over and
Or
over
bring back
again.
Which I don't, because he was cool.
He
but,
is cool.
but not 4 times in a row.
And
Like,
definitely
oh,
not
it's
his
not
girl-
Jack, it's his daughter. Like,
Or
what the
his,
fuck?
his girlfriend Chance, yeah.
Or
and
something,
please give us a good show this year.
Oh yeah.
Because
Mhm.
last year's was fucking
bullshit.
stupid. I mean, I love
It was
dance
EDM.
performances,
But it was EDM,
Yeah.
like a DJ, like, what's
Yeah.
up? Like,
but it's
no.
like that's
It was very
Okay.
popularized.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
and it was
Yeah.
yeah.
all right. We done here. We done. We can get on to the real,
Yeah, we'll
real
do
part of the show.
We'll definitely be doing a Horror Nights episode.
Yeah, when that time comes around, we'll definitely try to do a what we wanted to do last year, which was film it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna possibly be staying on site,
Yeah.
thanks to Austin and his hotel privileges, and we're gonna have some fucking crazy times there. But
But now on time for
Ba-
the subject.
the subject,
Yeah.
get
Or
down-
do you want to do?
nah, dude, we can go into the subject and do horror history later on.
I had some.
You know
more
what?
news.
Let's.
What,
Oh,
dude?
shit.
I was trying
Damn,
to
that's
swipe
never
on.
been this long.
Go
Segue.
back. Go back.
Go ahead. Tell me what's your news.
Well, Friday the 13th just came
Oh,
out.
my
yes.
god, we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
That's
Yes.
not news. That's the reviewing. You're gonna talk about how you played it, aren't you?
Yeah, we'll save that. We'll save that for the
later.
end.
Save it for the end.
All right.
Keep it in the back of your head. Let's get into the real subject of the show, guys.
I'll remind you.
Yeah, we'll remind you. Don't worry. So today, we decided to talk about horror cartoons.
What?
So we chose
yes.
5. Well, 6. We added an extra one because someone reminded us that this show actually fucking existed.
I can't believe I didn't think of it
Exactly. Me either.
because
Um.
that franchise is my shit.
Yeah.
Well, let's explain.
Okay. Well.
Okay. Well, so you guys want to do? So we picked Courage the Cowardly the Dog, Invader Zim, Scooby Doo. Where Are You? Which really wasn't around in our time, but definitely
We got the
the
reruns.
reruns were on.
And they made, like, movies and stuff. Reboots.
So that's the Courage,
Yes.
Invader Zim, Scooby Doo, Ahh Real Monsters, and of course something that's probably all close to our hearts is the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Yes.
And of course we're going to talk about Spawn a little bit.
Yes.
Todd McClure's Spawn, which was on HBO.
Yo.
So fucking good.
So good. And of course, maybe we'll jab some, like Beetlejuice was a thing when we
we'll
were
have
kids.
some honorable,
We'll jab at
honorable mentions.
So
definitely.
I leave it to who wants to pick what episode?
I'll go first.
What cartoon you want to talk about first?
I want to talk about Ahh Real Monsters.
Go ahead.
Ahh Real Monsters. What about it, man? What do you want to bring into it?
It's hard to, like, narrow it down. Probably, like, top 3 Nickelodeon cartoons of all time to me. Anyone
Okay.
else?
So it's one of your top 3 Nickelodeons?
I mean, like, probably cartoons of all time that I liked, but Nickelodeon was banging back then.
Oh, dude, back in the day,
Doug,
Nickelodeon.
Hey Arnold,
Nickelodeon
SpongeBob was around at the later times. Rugrats,
I mean, yeah.
all that shit.
Ren and Stimpy.
Ren
Ren
and
and
Stimpy,
Stimpy,
fucking-
Rocko's Modern Life.
I will tell you right now, if you were, we were kids in the 90s. Let's not get it fucking twisted. We were all like young kids
Yeah.
with all these shows.
Yeah,
But
But
the
we
thing
still
is-
watch them.
But not even that. Once we got older, they were still on TV is the thing.
Oh, yeah.
They
Yeah,
were still
and
playing
they were
reruns
still
of
good.
Ren and Stimpy, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Angry Beavers, Cat Dog. We had probably the best cartoons ever.
Oh,
cartoons.
yeah.
90s? Yes. Hands down.
Don't get me wrong. Adventure Time is great. Rick and Morty is really not a cartoon for kids, but it's still a great cartoon.
Yeah.
But
regular
like
show.
today's can't hit back in the
No.
day.
No.
Like those cartoons were the shit.
They could do a lot more back then, I feel like, too.
Well, the marketing was a lot better too
It was.
than it is now because kids nowadays aren't into like the 2D like animation. They're into the 3D because it's like video
And,
game.
Yeah,
and there was
exactly.
there was not as much access to the internet, so that was our only entertainment.
Yeah.
There was no
is
cell
true.
cell
Cable
phones, there was
TV.
no iPads, things like that. So it was like,
We had dial-up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you-
internet.
right, well, you instead of waking up and going on YouTube and looking at your favorite website, you'd be like, I'm waking up to watch cartoons and
Bro,
eat cereal.
I remember when
guys-
YouTube became a thing.
Dude,
like I remember
oh.
when YouTube was like popping.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about All Real Monsters.
Okay,
Yes.
let's get back on track. All Real Monsters, man. I got some cool stuff. The first episode aired October 29th, 1994.
Halloween time. That's awesome.
Exactly,
Yes.
2 days before Halloween, which is actually really cool because in this show, if you've never heard of it, if you're a listener that's younger than us,
Yeah.
it follows three monsters: Ickis, Grum, and Oblina. Oblina. Which are really cool because like they're in like a monster scare university, kind of like Monster Incorporated.
It was where
just
Monster
more
Incorporated took their
like
information.
definitely more fucking
Like in a sewer, true,
not-
right?
It was a
excuse me,
school.
it's not Grum, it's Crumb.
Crumb.
Yeah, it's in a dumpster. It's in a not a dumpster, but it's in a dump.
Like a landfill.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they have like a secret patches door, and they're in school to learn how to become scares.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
But it's such a dark show.
Well,
like-
they're creepy looking. He's holding his eyeballs and
Yeah, Crumb, he's part of the family that hold their eyeballs in their hands. And
has armpit hair.
Ickis grows really huge.
Yeah.
The other Oblina, she shapeshifts.
Yeah.
So I mean, like
Cool skills.
like
Cool
it was just
design.
a cool concept.
And-
honestly, nothing like it before.
No.
Nothing.
And I want to say, I think it's my favorite voice acting cartoon
Oh,
of all
yes.
time. All their voices were so sick.
Do you want to know who was on the show as a voice actor?
Yep.
Tim Curry.
Yes.
He
Re-
voice
I had
acted
no idea.
Zimbo.
Yeah.
No way.
The
Got it right there.
The teacher.
The teacher, that's
yeah.
Tim Curry.
That's so awesome.
Dude, this show, I mean, and I think like most of these shows, like when you think about Invader Zim, Curse, they didn't last long. They were
No.
like 1-2 seasons, maybe 3 seasons. This lasted 4 seasons, and it last aired December 6, 1997.
Yeah.
So I mean, like it had a strong run. 52
And
episodes is pretty good for a small time Nickelodeon cartoon
And
series.
I feel like the reruns were going longer than that. Like I've definitely saw it.
oh
like,
yeah,
for
I've
years
seen
after
every
that.
episode. Now, can I name you my favorite episode? Of course not.
No, I don't remember that far.
Exactly. Like
It's been a while since I watched.
I mean,
All
I've
Real Monsters.
watched just to kind of like get a feel for like the animation and like the premise of the show again. I watched like a couple episodes.
Yeah.
Still hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Stupid. Like, but I don't know, man.
My brother had like rubber, like hard rubber, like bath toys of the 3 main
Yeah.
characters. Yeah, like it was cool. They like didn't move or anything, but they were just like still. Maybe they weren't toys. I just had them in the bath. I don't know.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
whatever.
anything's a bathtub toy when you're a kid.
I guess so.
True. But I mean, like they just don't make cartoons like that anymore.
They don't,
No.
and it sucks.
And I really appreciated All Real Monsters because of what it's like, what it was about.
It was about monsters,
Exactly.
and they were funny and nice and
All
scary.
the cartoons back in the day had cruder humor that they. than
Oh,
they do
yeah.
these
Oh,
I
days.
feel like, yeah, they
definitely.
can't get away with that stuff now. I don't think.
Yeah,
but
that's
they
true.
still do, like definitely with like regular show and like Adventure Time. They have like those like subtle like,
Oh yeah, of course.
but not like it was in the 90s, like with Ed
Oh
and
my
Eddie
God.
or shit like that. Like,
no, like shit was crazy when we were
Yeah.
kids. Like, I mean, come on, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Oh my god.
Like that was there was just bouncing tomatoes killing people and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that was another show we didn't even really hit upon, but like hit up. But that was a show. I mean, that was like in the 80s, I want to say.
Yeah.
Or 80s, mid like early 90s. But that was another really great show. But something that I really want to jump into. It's up there with my favorites, and I used to stay up late on school nights and watch this fucking show, Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it came on
Yes.
late
That
on
that show
Cartoon
definitely
Network.
that show has
Cartoon
definitely
Network.
shaped my like my love for horror.
Yes, yeah, I agree. Go
like,
ahead.
too.
When that show came, I definitely like it piqued my interest to more horror stuff and like horror movies and stuff like that because they reference a lot of horror movies.
They do,
Yeah.
which was cool.
Yeah.
And my mom used to get mad at me. I remember it so much, like to this day. It came in at 9 o'clock on Cartoon Network every
Mhm.
fucking night,
Mm-hmm.
and
Perfect.
my
time.
mom no, it's
Perfect
not the
time.
perfect time because my mom was like, "You got school in the morning." Because when I was I was thinking middle school or elementary
Yeah.
school, maybe on like 5th grade, and of course you had a bedtime back then, so I would stuff
I didn't.
towels under my the cracks of your door so
Yeah.
the TV light wouldn't go out
And
from
you'd
my
have-
room. And I would watch it, but she'd always catch me fucking watching. Go to bed. And I'm
I
like,
used to do the same
but
thing, but with,
courage.
I used to do the same thing with the towels, but I wasn't watching cartoons.
Of course, you're watching porn.
No, I was smoking weed.
Oh,
Whatever.
all right, porn, weed,
5th
same
grade?
thing.
My
No, when I was like a teenager.
my earliest memory, or not my earliest memory, but like the biggest thing I remember is that my whole family would always watch the show Survivor, like the reality show,
Yeah.
and that always came on at 8, and then at 9 I would get like the living room TV, and I'd flick it on,
Courage.
like, yeah, because like that was the only thing that I was interested in at that age.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that would come on right at 9 o'clock, so I'd flick it onto that like before I went to bed.
All right.
I was never a huge fan of it, but like I remember.
What?
No, I mean, not a huge fan. Like I liked it, but I don't know. Some of the stuff I actually think I was kind of creeped out by it. Honestly,
Oh, yeah. I mean,
like,
that's
some of the stuff like made me think
The
about
music.
stuff. Like yeah,
Yeah, the music was one thing,
Look-
and then
really eerie. Like yeah,
the girl with the violin.
Oh
when
my
he looks
God.
Oh
at her-
yeah, oh yeah. But one thing I want to talk about is like the setting.
Yeah.
So like the intro scene is awesome. You got this old guy, the old black and white. We interrupt this program, well, anything, and it shows you
Yep.
Courage waving his hands and whatnot. Exactly. And they live in the middle of nowhere. That's literally what their fucking address is.
Yeah.
The middle of nowhere. And all this weird shit happens to them. And my favorite part of the intro was stupid dog. You make me look bad. Booga, 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 booga. He puts the mask on and shit.
yeah.
Which was an ongoing gag in the show.
Exactly. And 2 years at MegaCon, there was someone who dressed up as Eustace Banks with a giant fucking
The mask.
the mask.
And
I
pulled
took
out of his ass.
No, he carried. I wish
Dude, that'd be
that would
great.
have been cool. But this is just like I don't know. This is one of these shows that really just hit home to me. Like, and I would love to buy the box set so you have it. I mean, yeah, of course it's all online, but it's not the same as just popping in and watching it on your TV again. And like, I mean, this one I definitely can pick out my favorite episode.
Me too.
I'm probably sure it's the same one. Little Muriel. No.
Oh, no.
No.
Which one was that?
So that's when Muriel becomes a little kid again.
The
Oh my
tornado
God,
hits the house.
The tornado hits the
I remember
house.
that episode.
And she becomes little, and he's making her mac and cheese.
More macaroni.
She makes him
More
make it.
cheese. And then, like, less cheese. Less macaroni.
And then she fucking smacks it.
Yeah.
I hate macaroni and cheese.
Just like, what the... like, why?
'Cause
Why
it's
is
funny.
It was. It was like, Muriel? Like, Eli... Damn.
What the fuck?
I
Anyway.
love... Stupid dog! Stupid dog! And,
So
just
quotable.
the sand whales... Like, Eustace's mother is, like,
Oh my God.
bald.
Yeah.
And she's, like, got the accordion and shit.
Doesn't she look exactly like him?
Yeah.
Like, just like
Just shorter.
I remember the episode where he gets the giant foot and it's like infected.
Oh, the big giant purple foot, the
Talk
purple
about
foot.
disturbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the mobs, New York
It's like
mobsters.
And wasn't his
There's-
toe like talking or like?
They were like gangster toes.
Yeah, that's so
Gangster
wild.
toes.
That's so
Or
wild.
toe mob, like with
Yeah.
fungus and pus like coming out of it.
All I'm
and
gonna
shit.
say is, John R. Dilworth, who's the creator of Courage, he was on something.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Still is, I'm
And
sure.
There was an episode where there was like a tree that came to life,
Oh, I remember that.
and the mouth of it was like a real like recorded mouth.
Yeah.
And it was fucking creepy. But my all time creepy episode was Naughty
Fred.
Fred.
The dude with the
So
smile.
No.
when he shaves Courage and that fucking theme music. La, 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 la,
Dude, it's
la.
weird.
So fucking weird.
That was
I love
weird.
it.
He was creepy.
Yeah, he did have a big smile.
He's like,
Yeah.
"Mm."
But I want to say that tree
naughty.
episode was kind of like a homage or kind of like a parody of the Giving Tree.
Oh yeah, for
Because
sure.
that tree
Oh, yeah.
definitely it gave Courage all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, yeah. And then
Which
I think Eustace tried to cut it down or something. I
Yeah.
don't remember. It's been a while since I watched
Sounds like
Courage.
something he would
really
do.
cool
Yeah.
though. Excuse me. This show was actually nominated for an Academy Award,
Oh, for
and
sure.
it lost to Wallace and Gromit.
That's another good one.
That is another good show.
The Were Bunny movie. Good one. That's a good one. I
But,
love that.
It did win a couple awards. Courage Cowardly Dog. It got an outstanding individual achievement for production design and animated television production back in 2000, and then they got a Golden Reel Award back in 2001 for the episode Courage in the Big Stinking City, which is cool. I mean, like when
Is that the one
cartoons.
with the banana talks to them?
I think so.
That was a.
Yeah, he's got the fucking
Yeah,
the
the-
trench coat on and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You want to buy,
Um,
so I know what you want.
It's just, I think it's just
So
cool
many
that-
episodes.
So many.
Yeah. The
They had
computer.
They had
The
the
computer as a
Oh,
character.
but yes, I wanted to talk about
The
fucking
sassy computer.
He's like, I don't know, do it.
Yeah.
or the. I remember the alien ducks episode.
Oh my
like
God,
the
yes.
little ducks.
Oh, the
I think that
Ducks
was like
from
the
Outer Space.
first episode.
It was the first of the. I think it was the pilot.
Pilot. Yeah.
It was the pilot
Wow,
episode.
really? So I remember
Mhm.
the first episode. Wow.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Good one. Good show.
just-
Great show.
Yeah, it was a
And
good,
if
it was a
you've-
good show.
If for some weird reason you've never watched Courage the Cowardly Dog,
Do
do yourself a fucking favor and watch that show. You can literally go just Google Courage the
Why-
Cowardly
why
Dog
did he have a
online.
hole in
it's
his
on,
tooth?
I think it's on.
Why not?
It's either on Hulu or Netflix. I'm not too sure, but I think it's on
Yeah.
one of those streaming websites.
And I want to say maybe just because he was abandoned as a pup and found by Muriel.
He's
and
all
he
Yeah.
lives with a
spank,
husband
yeah.
in the middle of nowhere. You just bangs.
Yeah,
Just
there's like
quoted
a there's a
the slab.
oh my God, that episode.
Dude, there's some fucked episodes.
Yeah. the Waterworld
Mm-hmm.
episode. That was fucking crazy. I mean, that show again is so quotable. So like, next to SpongeBob is the most quotable like.
Oh
cartoons
yeah,
for me.
it's never gonna go away.
No.
Like people are gonna be like to this day, like yo, you guys
People
remember
still
Courage?
like reference.
Yeah,
that.
yeah. The design for everyone is fucking cool. The animation on it's just
The animation
alone.
was cool. It was different.
Yeah,
it was
very different.
super different when it came to cartoons back then. I mean, Cartoon Network back in the day pumped out a lot of good shows.
a lot of good horror ones too. Like
I mean, in another episode that was on another show that's on Cartoon Network is The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
which originally was supposed to be on Netflix or on Nickelodeon. Sorry.
which is I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I could see that on there.
Yeah, it was supposed to be on Nickelodeon, and then I think Nickelodeon didn't want their protagonist to hang out with Death or something. I don't
Yeah.
remember, but
So, I mean, come
yeah,
on.
and then it went over to Cartoon Network, which
They're
is
like,
cool because
"Fuck it."
Cartoon Network let them use other like characters like Scooby Doo's reference. Like,
Yeah.
he's in the cartoon.
Yeah.
Like, bunch
Also
of other
talk about how
characters.
they parodied that word.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure, we'll go with it. Fucking Ash from Evil Dead.
Ash and then the guy from
Blank.
Escape from New York.
Oh,
Another
okay.
John
Yeah, I
Carpenter
got you.
product. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean that show had a lot of really
So
cool.
Yeah, and it had 2 spin-off shows too.
Which I didn't really care for.
No, I mean, but it was cool.
This one definitely lasted the longest. It ran for 6 seasons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fred Burger had fucking.
And I love how just like ridiculous Billy was.
I mean, the concept of it is like the first episode, like so fucking cool. They just play a game with Death, and then
They become friends.
he's forced to be friends with them
He's
and do their
forced.
chores.
That's the funniest thing. Yeah, he has
Which
to be
is
their
kind
friend.
of funny, like when you think about
All
Bill and
because of-
Ted's Most Excellent
Is
Adventure.
it not the exact same thing?
What do you mean?
Pretty
Like no,
much.
it's like the same like story. It's like just so goofy and dumb. Like
I
they're,
like
they're hanging out.
title, The Grim Adventures.
Yeah.
Like,
I was because you guys remember when they hang out with Death, right? And they beat him in all those games. He's
Yeah,
like, damn it, 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
because they keep beating Death in these games. But
I like the fact that Grimm has like a Jamaican accent too. Like
yeah,
that was so cool.
That was cool. I love that.
my
Um,
peeps.
And his mom or whatever.
Oh yeah.
That show again. It's another ridiculous funny ass show.
I like the episode where Billy loses his vision because he's playing video
Yeah.
games.
Oh
And
my
then-
God, yes.
And then Grim gives him his vision, and
Yeah.
then he sees forgot what the
He's
character's
all like-
name is, but he's on the bike and he's biking down the street, and he sees him like the
Hi,
bike's
Billy.
all mangled. He's like, "Hi, Billy."
Oh yeah.
He's just like, "Pff," and then he actually crashes.
Billy's dad,
Billy's
the fucking best.
the best, hands down, best character.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, the animation on it too is fucking really good. Love the style of it.
My favorite episode was the brains.
Oh
I
my
need
God.
brains.
The
Oh,
music
the music was so good.
The music in Billy and Mandy was by far the best.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out who the who dealt with all the music, but I couldn't find it. I mean, I found who composed the.
I know they
the
won a
theme
bunch
music.
of awards.
Oh, it's the same guy. Gregory Hindi is the composers.
Yeah.
And Drew Newman. So those are the guys who dealt with all the music.
It's actually funny how we're doing this episode because I wasn't planning on doing this episode, but like a month ago I was hanging out with my friend Alan, and we were just watching like 100 facts about Billy and Mandy. And the
Weird.
guy who
I love those
the
videos.
guy who did the music was like doing the voiceover over the video.
Oh, was he? Cool.
Yeah. So he like gave himself like props and shit like that throughout the video.
Yeah, I just I have good taste in music.
Yeah,
And I was
exactly.
like, fucking, let's put this shit here. This is different.
Yeah, no, I love those videos, but yeah, it actually piqued my interest back into Billy and Mandy, and me and Alan let you watch a couple episodes.
They
Mostly
also had
episodes with Fred Burger.
Who?
Me and Alan.
No, the burger.
We what?
You said
Fred
something about
Burger.
Fred Burger.
Yeah, who's that?
The character.
That guy.
The character in Billy and Mandy.
Oh, there it is. It just clicked. There it is.
Yeah. It's cool.
Man, I haven't seen this fucking show in a long time. It just took a
Yeah.
little while for the synapse to fire. That's
That-
not a video game.
Oh yeah, the video games are fucking dope.
Yeah, the fucking
There was the episode we watched was when it was about. You remember the spider that Billy hatched and he calls him Dad?
yes.
Yeah. And he's just like totally unapologetic, like, I'll do anything for you, Dad. I'll be whatever you want. And Billy's like, I want you dead. And hits him with a stick.
Yeah. All right. So, Grim Adventures, Billy and
Yes.
Mandy, great show. Apparently, Austin's never seen it because he didn't say anything about it.
No, I was zoning out. Because
That's cool.
I have two cool things I want to talk about.
Go ahead.
But
For
yeah,
what?
no, I like that show. I didn't like the animation though. You said you liked the animation. It bothered me.
I like the
I didn't like
animation.
it.
Why? What's wrong with it?
I don't know.
I don't know. I just don't like it.
No, I just wasn't. I don't know. They were like all squat looking and.
What's up, yo?
Billy had a giant nose. Talk about Mandy, the
Oh my
coolest
God.
character. She was
like
so
goth emo, like
No, she
wore
wasn't.
pink.
She was angry as fuck.
yeah, like all like I don't know, like a little like middle school like checkerboard van wearing.
Yeah.
You know,
Bro, hey, but you wouldn't call her out because she'd kick your ass.
I'll whoop her ass, bro.
Dude, I don't know about that. Mandy was the
She would beat the shit
she
out of
was the
Grim.
one that got them all got them out of everything. There
Yeah.
it is.
She was like emotionless too.
Yeah, she was a
Yes.
fucking psychopath.
Yeah, she was like,
She had no empathy for anything.
nothing.
What's the
I
show?
I like her
about a
parents were like
psychopath?
scared of her too.
Yeah,
I would
remember
be.
that.
Her hair.
Oh god, she looked like
Um,
Wolverine.
But exactly. Well, let's go to a show that Austin's really never seen before, which I think is weird as
Well,
fuck.
well, I have now.
Well, he finally watched an episode, Invader Zim.
Yes.
I mean, talk about the best Nickelodeon show ever.
Oh,
I feel,
Hands
I
down,
feel like an
best-
idiot though, because every time someone brings up Invader Zim, everyone's like, "Oh my god, I love it," and I'm like, "What?"
Well, here's my thing, though. The reason it stopped was due to budgeting problems, one, but decline in ratings,
Yeah.
and viewers. Like, but then everyone I know is like, dude, that was such a great show, and it still has hype till today.
it's getting a movie.
Well, yeah, we talked about that like a while ago,
Yeah.
but still, like, why the fuck did it stop?
I think I can.
A lot of
I
people
think-
stop watching.
I think I can answer that a little bit.
The guy who's never really watched it.
Well, I watched 2 episodes, and let me tell you what, it was hard to watch for me.
Really?
What?
Why?
Like the camera movements, like
There's no camera movements.
the animation. No, but like the way things moved, I don't know. It was like
Fidgety?
salad finger animation, like where the character would move, but the things in the background weren't moving. Type.
This
You know
what
what I'm
made it
trying
great.
No, I just what like, yeah.
Okay, so
to
hold
me,
on.
To
hold
me,
on.
it was like hard to like watch. I'm
the
like,
most important thing is Gurr.
Yeah.
and
What?
You don't like Gurr?
You don't like Gurr? You don't think he's
I
hilarious?
mean, it was. I mean, okay, man, I'll stop talking.
I don't know. Like, just the most ridiculous character you could ever have, but made burrito. Exactly.
Love
in
it.
his fucking costume. He's
Let's-
a little dog.
Well, explain what you had to say about the show. You guys are just making
hey,
voices.
well,
You guys
okay.
are just making voices right
Okay, well, I mean, it was probably the best next to Courage. I mean, Courage is like my number 2. Invaders is my number 1.
Yeah.
I watched it like every day religiously until it stopped airing on TV, and then I would watch it online.
Mhm.
Jake has the fucking house box set. Our friend Jake,
Yeah, he was explaining that. That's kind of cool.
which is ridiculous because that thing's like $600 right now.
He got it
it's-
for like 30.
yeah, because it's rare. Like they only made a certain amount of those. But I just know I like the whole premise of like Zim comes. He's the worst conqueror ever, and comes to Earth and tries to take Earth. And I like how Earth in the first episode was on a fucking Post-it note.
Yeah, it's
on
like
this
nothing.
huge advanced
We'll
advanced technological screen.
Go to Earth.
Earth.
Which I think they call it Terra in the show or something like that.
Yeah, they call it something.
Yeah, yeah.
weird.
Terraform. The Terraform.
I don't remember. It's
But-
been a while since I watched
I don't
Invader
know.
Zim. But another show that piqued my interest in horror and definitely was sci-fi. Invader Zim was one of those shows
Mhm.
and definitely shaped my. I used to draw him a lot too. Him and Gurr, like all over my notebooks.
When he drives Gurr.
Oh,
when
yeah.
he rides Gurr.
Yeah,
My cousin watched it a lot, so I would see it when she like would watch it, and it just it's hard. I don't know.
it's
I'll
okay.
stop talking.
Okay, dude.
No, no,
I
it's
don't know
good.
how I was feeling.
You're
Just-
allowed to
no.
have an opinion.
Yeah, dude.
But I feel like the marketing, like definitely the toys and stuff like that for Invader Zim was kind of like what Nightmare on Elm Street did.
Yeah.
Not Nightmare Before Christmas. Sorry.
Yeah. Nightmare Before. I
Like
got
it
what
was
you're
kind of like
saying.
that same like hot topic like thing.
Oh, it was a fucking huge thing.
Yeah,
on top.
yeah. It was one of. That's weird. I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
like you
like
would see it
you
at
would
like
see-
Hot Topic.
You
and
would definitely see Gurr on everything.
Oh,
Shirts,
Gurr.
Gurr
like
book
shirts
bags,
and, yeah.
Gurr
But no
t-shirts.
Dib. What was up with Dib? He is Angel. Dib is Angel.
Holy shit! Same hair and
I'm gonna start dressing like that.
do it.
You're
I
good.
already wear open black collar
Dude.
T-shirts.
Something has attacked me, and it's in my hair.
Oh, I see it. Ah!
Get it.
Slap it.
He did.
Angel's the
slap
worst.
it.
Can we talk about that for a second?
Angel,
When I
slap
almost
his
fucking
hair.
died.
All right. Sorry, guys.
We got it.
Do you remember when I almost
We'll-
died at Ale House?
Exactly.
And he was
Angel
like,
is the worst
Your hair
reaction.
killed
Has the worst reaction time ever. But anyways, a bug attacked me.
Oh,
Angel
don't say
didn't
that
give
to
a
him.
shit.
Now he feels attacked.
Your hair
It's
killed
fine.
it.
Oh, it's so fine. It did because I
dead.
had toxicity
Or I
in my
slapped
city.
the shit out of it.
But
I almost died.
But yeah, can we talk about how fucking Angel is dib? Conspiracy nut, like questions everything. He probably watches mysterious mysteries.
Does your dad make toast?
He has before.
Okay.
He has before.
I invented
before.
toast. It's fucking great.
And Dib's sister,
Oh God.
greatest.
Yeah, she's
character.
another like Mandy. Like
Yeah.
I do have a sister.
Oh shit.
I have several.
Oh, what the
Damn.
Half
Okay,
sisters.
we're not even gonna get into this.
Damn.
We're not
Half-sisters.
getting into this.
That's some weird shit.
That's some news.
Angel
But,
has a sister.
I don't know. I love how dark
Don't get any
Invader Zim
ideas.
is.
I love how dark the humor is and like how like grotesque it can be sometimes. Definitely the episode with when Zim starts filling up people with like fucking like meat and shit like that.
We talking about the bologna episode?
Yeah, the bologna when everyone turns into a bologna.
No, not everyone. He just him and Dib.
Yeah.
He turned into fucking bologna. They fucking he did something with a nail
Yeah.
because Dib threw meat at him and he broke out and he's like filthy slime meat. Because Zim doesn't he doesn't eat human food.
Yeah.
And and he turns fucking Dib into a bologna, and he smells bad.
That's why people
Yeah.
stop watching that show.
Why?
It definitely wasn't.
It sounds insane.
It is insane.
The
Get out of
slur-
my
But I
head.
can also see why
Sorry,
people would like
happens
it.
all the time.
I know.
I can see why people would like it because if you like insane shit, it's probably
Yeah.
the best show ever.
Well, I am
Like
crazy,
YouTube,
so-
yeah.
I think that's what made me crazy was watching Invader Zim on
Exactly.
repeat.
Um,
Love that show.
You know what's next though?
We can talk about
one of my favorite franchises ever.
What?
We're gonna talk about the Spawn show.
Yeah,
It aired on HBO, so
it was
it
probably-
was allowed to do what the comic books did.
I've never seen this.
dude.
Oh my God.
First episode, shotgun to the fucking head.
Yeah,
What?
the animation was beautiful. It looked exactly like the show because Todd McFarlane designed the
Yeah, he
characters
was
and
the
everything.
main guy for it.
Sweet.
They touched on one of the when I watched it, I rewatched it when I went to college. I rewatched Spawn because I was getting back into comic books and I reread all of Spawn.
Yeah,
And I think it's like issue 3 or 2. They introduced the kid killer and molester Billy, the guy who drives the
Yeah.
ice cream truck. And they did that in an episode. And they actually and in the comic book, Spawn kills him by like hanging him with his chains and like cuts his limbs off and shit like that. They actually show that in the show.
So this cartoon was like doing it all.
it's
Yeah.
it's not a
It wasn't a cartoon for
It's not a
kids.
cartoon for kids.
Well, right. It was
Yeah.
HBO.
Yeah. But no, Todd McFarlane's Spawn, and it did try to get booed up for another series,
Yeah.
not another series, but different sites called like Spawn the Animation, but
Yeah.
it fucking never. It went on like an indefinite hiatus.
Yeah, definitely did. But I think it lasted 2 seasons,
Yeah,
Yeah.
no 3,
3 seasons
3
of
seasons.
Spawn. Yeah,
So it did
well.
Okay. Yeah.
only 18 episodes.
Yeah, it was definitely an era of the '90s. It definitely has a '90s look.
I love
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I love that look.
Yeah,
No, you can watch that online too. So
Yeah.
I mean, like YouTube,
a lot of blacks, a
watch
lot
cartoon.
of just Spawn, just like in the alleyway, just talking about his fucking wife or whatever.
Yeah, fucking
But yeah,
Wanda.
but such a good show.
Really,
I always
yeah.
when I was younger, I had the DVD set too of the Spawn series. Like again, I didn't remember it when I was
Yeah.
a child, but when I went to college, I rewatched it and remember it. But I remember liking that more than the comics.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's
show?
weird.
That's
That's
deep.
actually no, God, I lost my fucking one. That's weird because
Yeah.
usually everyone hates TV series and loves the comics because you
Yeah.
can get more from the series. But no, I agree. This TV series, like I remember watching it vaguely, like when I was like a teenager,
yeah,
but on like YouTube and shit. And I just kind of watched some of the episodes today, and holy, like, yeah, dark.
It
Like
gets-
they're
that's
not
also dark.
afraid to fucking show you because it's HBO. Like we said, it's not meant. It wasn't meant for kids. HBO is paper. It's paid. It was pay per view.
Right.
yeah.
So they could literally do what they fucking want.
And they did with that show.
Yeah.
It reflected the comic books really well.
Yeah. Definitely check that out if you've never watched it.
I'm trying to watch that.
Oh, yeah.
But let's talk about what Austin has. Not Austin. Angel has on his arm. Scooby Doo.
Scooby Doo.
Scooby Dooby Doo.
Zoinks. Zoinks.
Yes.
Jinkies.
Scooby Doo.
Not from our time at all.
No.
But definitely got the.
We got it, though.
We got the reruns.
Definitely a genius cartoon. Hence why
Fucking-
it still happens to this day. Like still comes on and they still make
Yeah,
movies.
they still make shows.
They still make movies.
They made live action movies, 2 of them.
We're
they
not
still,
talking about that.
No, I'm just saying like it's that it made. I mean,
know.
you still see kids walking around with Scooby Doo backpacks. Like
And
it's
you
still
always,
a thing.
you always will.
It's one of those.
Scooby Doo will never go because it's a part of America's like history.
Yeah.
Like, and like, what a cool show, honestly. Like, a group of kids and their dog go investigate these mysteries. I mean, of course, the episodes literally have a platform, like a formula to everything.
It's the same
episode every time.
But it's different mysteries, different characters that they bring. It's cool.
And
I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
Always. Always.
Dumb.
Like, do you think there's like all the villains colluded with each other and they're like, all right, every time we get caught, we're going to say this line.
Yeah.
We're all going to wear 3 different type of masks. So it takes them a whole more second to figure out who I am.
Yeah. But in the 90s, we did, in the mid-2000s, we did get these, like, movies. These cartoons.
Which were
DVD
cool as hell.
movies.
I liked them. I had a couple
like
of them.
Scooby Doo meets the Wolfman.
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
not that, but the first one was, like, Scooby Doo Zombie Island, which was sick. That was so fucking good.
They had, like, Zombie Island. They had, like, a haunted house. Dude, there's one now, like, Scooby Doo meets Kiss. And the band Kiss hangs out with Scooby Doo.
Yo, they have an
Fuck that
episode
one.
with John
That's
Cena.
awesome. They have a John Cena one. You're right.
Yep. It went, but I mean,
Scooby
Doo always did, like, pop culture, like
they always
cameos.
Yeah. Oh, they always did.
Okay, now I remember Scooby Doo Zombie Island.
Yeah.
It took me a minute. I had
Remember,
like, that was really
the
good.
zombies were actually good guys in the end.
They
and
were,
it was actually,
they
like,
were
cat people or something.
They were
whatever.
straight to DVD, but they would come on Cartoon Network
all the time.
Yeah, at like 7 o'clock, and you get to watch it.
I forgot another one. It was like
The Cyber Chase.
Yeah, where they actually go into a video game and
Oh
they actually
my
hang out
God,
with the old cast.
That's so awesome.
And the animation was perfect.
Oh yeah.
I'm just wanting to throw that in there.
I liked how it, you know, I feel like it probably sparked a lot of other kids, like influenced a lot of people back in the day to get into horror, kind of like how Courage did for you guys, because it wasn't a scary cartoon.
Oh, by any means, it wasn't scary at all.
I mean, to young kids, it could be frightening a little bit, but it kind of got people into like, this is a good way to like, excuse me, like see ghosts or zombies and not really be afraid of them.
Or scary, yeah. Because there's always a guy in a mask.
It's always a guy in a mask.
Right,
always a guy in a mask.
It introduced you like, okay, like little kids were like, this is cool. I'm watching mystery, murder, horror, mysteries, ghosts, whatever, but a happy ending and stuff.
I even loved a pup named Scooby Doo. It was sick.
I did too. Scrappy Doo.
No, not that one.
Oh, that's Scrappy.
No,
well,
pup named Scooby Doo is when they were all kids.
None other than
that's
Red Harry.
Yes, always.
But what about you, man? You got it tattooed on your arm, so I mean, it must be a pretty, you know.
Everyone, he's talking to Angel.
The
by
reason
the way.
why,
the
reason why I had gotten it tattooed was because Alex Party happens to be one of my favorite like surrealist artists, and he did that piece, and I've always loved Scooby Doo since I was a kid. So I don't know when I
all
first
the villains
saw
are so sick.
Yeah, when I first saw that piece, it kind of just looked like it could be thrown into like an arm sleeve. So I just kind of got that idea.
Fuck yeah.
No, I love it. That's like when I first met Angel years ago, and I saw that, and I was like, dude, that's such a sick
when
tattoo.
He had plugs and his earlobes were sitting on his shoulders.
Yeah,
and that was long ago.
Long ago.
You know what I love about Scooby Doo?
What?
Is they're like, oh, the ghost the whole time was the mayor, and like, how'd you do that? He's like, oh, I used this paperclip and this flashlight.
Yeah,
and he was like a green glowing
they
ghost.
Fucking
like,
MacGyver everything.
Yeah,
they are like some really talented villains. Like, if you think about it, like they're trying to get something their own way by like scaring people out of some place to get the property rights.
Get out of the lunchroom.
Exactly, and but they always come up with really cool. I always thought like the cool thing about the show was how the villains did their monstering.
Like, that's what I was saying. Like, it was really a cool display. And you're like, I wonder if I could do that.
Yeah, exactly.
And it always made sense. Like, oh, it wasn't raining. It was me splashing water. And like, oh my God, we thought it was storming. Like, just like random shit.
And again, cool villains.
In
like
Velma,
iconic.
Velma, right?
Yeah. Which one are you talking about?
Wilma, Jinkies. My glasses.
Yeah.
Oh, mother, get some freaking sport bands.
You know, contacts, lady.
I don't think they had contacts back then.
I mean, that was the bit and like the gags of the show.
But it was
like, cartoon tropes.
I'm just like, damn it! You would think by episode 5 that she couldn't afford any more glasses because one, are they getting paid for this? How do they get the gas money? What are Scooby snacks?
They get paid.
Doobie snacks or weed.
Doobie snacks. Yeah. So where's the are they getting paid? All right. Where did they find Scooby Doo? First off. What the fuck?
I think they talked about the origins of how Scooby and Shaggy met.
Can we talk about if you've seen The Mummy with the guy? Oh my God! Like the first Mummy movies.
Brendan Fraser. I think they did that Scooby Doo scene because one of the guys who gets killed by the mummy, he loses his glasses and he can't see, and the mummy's like around him, but he's all blurry vision. I'm like, that is so Scooby Doo. That's the first thing I thought of. That's some fucking jinky shit.
Yeah,
it really is.
Jinkies.
Isn't it the weird thing that most of these cartoons have a dog involved?
Except, wait, Whoa. Did Grim Adventures?
I don't know if there's a dog in that, but Courage. Invader Zim has Gur. He's disguised as a dog. And Scooby Doo.
Man's best friend.
My best friend. We don't deserve dogs, actually.
Can I mention the cartoon real quick?
Go ahead.
Sure, dude.
A lot of you guys might not know this, but I loved this show. It ran for 2 years. It was called Mummies Alive. Do you remember that show?
I do remember that show.
Yeah. So it was
didn't last long.
No,
not at all.
I think it was like a UPN Saturday cartoon.
It was like Kids WB or something.
Yeah,
but
they said the action figures.
It was a kid.
Same.
So a kid released these 4 mummies, Egyptian mummies, and they all had like their own power, and they just beat up villains.
It's kind of like the same premise of gargoyles.
Yeah, I was gonna say gargoyles too, but that's like a lot of people don't think about that. That was mummies, dude. Like they came from the dead, they were wrapped up, and they were like, and they had superpowers.
Yeah, it was like a fat one and a fucking The
dude with the bow and arrow was hard, bro.
There was just. I feel like the 90s were a really cool time for horror movies in general.
Yeah.
And that took that and they turned it into cartoons.
Yeah.
In which we don't get. Like, dude, could you imagine if they made, constructed a new horror cartoon for today?
I don't even think, I mean.
What would they do?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. That's kind of really it for cartoons. I think.
I mean, there's more.
I mean, there's so much more cartoons we can.
Beetlejuice. That was sick.
Ghostbusters.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Real Game.
Yeah, Legend of the Hidden Temple. Not really.
But
didn't Men in Black have their own cartoon?
Yes, they did.
Yes,
that was sick.
Who? Men in Black.
Men in Black.
They did.
They even came out with McDonald's toys for that.
Yeah.
They did. I remember they did 5 times.
I remember the cartoon, the style of that one was pretty cool.
Yeah, I remember that.
But
kind of looked like the Spawn cartoon, right? Like it was the same animation style.
A little bit.
That Justice League-y feel.
Yeah. It was like realistic, but still like crazy.
But I think it's that time of the episode.
Oh, we're doing verses?
We're doing it, dude.
Yes. I completely forgot there's a verses.
Dude,
we have a good one. You're welcome again.
We have a really fucking good one. Yeah, thanks, Patrick.
So this week on Versus, for the Horror Junkies podcast, we have Zim and Gur from Invader Zim fighting Rick and Morty.
Fuck yes.
So we have a 2-on-2 cartoon battle.
How does this happen? How do these two
time travel?
Obviously.
Use the portal gun?
Portal gun.
Well, here let's see. Twitter has voted.
Oh yeah.
And we have Rick and Morty winning 57% to 43%.
Which was funny. That happened today. Because for the longest time, it was 50-50, and I was like,
Zim and Gur were up for a minute, I think, too.
Yeah. No, it was up for a minute, and then it was 50-50, and then it was Rick and Morty.
You're welcome. I did that.
Of course you did. So, I mean...
I didn't vote. I always wait till the day of to vote.
All right. Well, good. That's how it should be.
Because I always like to spice it up.
So,
who'd
Zim and Gur. I did Zim and Gur.
Did you?
I had to, dude. I love Zim and Gur so much.
I know, me too, but I had to... Portal gun, man. I had to go for Rick and Morty.
I picked Rick and Morty for Portal gun, and I feel like they get out of way worse situations.
Oh, yeah.
They get out of this craziest shit, and I feel like... I mean...
I agree.
Mike, you really look like you want to like...
Invader Zim, they couldn't even fix... Like, Zim couldn't fix the DNA problem of turning himself into a baloney.
Yeah. And I think they had his toilet broke once. I don't know.
So much random shit happens in Invader Zim. Like... in some weird shit. Remember when he turned the one kid to have into a squirrel?
Yeah.
And he made those new eyes that every time he saw a squirrel, he thought it was Invader Zim.
Yeah.
Or he thought it was Zim. But I don't know. I chose Invader Zim and Gur because I think out of just pure stupidity, something would happen. Like Rick would just get really drunk, burp, and Morty would be like, I don't know, man. We gotta do something.
Morty, come on, Morty.
I feel like Rick would die first, if anything.
I don't know. I think
Morty would probably get screwed up. What's gonna happen
is Rick's gonna shoot a portal gun, and some fucked up monster's gonna come out, kill fucking Zim, and he's gonna take Gur and make him to a cooler fucking robot, and then kill fucking
I like
Morty.
that, Patrick. I like that.
And all of a sudden, surprise Dib shows up.
Oh my! And teams up with Rick.
Yes, and teams up with Rick.
And Rick is like, everything you think of is real. It actually happens.
He just takes Dib. Yeah. No explanation. He just throws him in the ship and they fucking jet.
Let me show you. See the Judge Morty
You want to see some
bit?
Cool shit?
The what?
Judge Morty bit.
Oh, God.
He's arguing in the courtroom.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's based off a real court case.
Yeah, it's so
They
fucking
just did
funny.
the animation and voice cover for it.
Yeah.
So
who's got who?
Who did you vote for? Who do you think wins?
Well, I didn't vote.
Of course you didn't.
But
what are you?
He's an angel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do what I usually do and just go not.
No, you can't. You gotta pick.
You gotta pick.
I say Rick and Morty.
There you go.
God, that's what I am
say
in a
too.
corner. I'm sticking with it, man.
Nobody puts Mike in a corner.
Not
No
to
one
say that
puts
it
Mike
won't
in a
be
corner.
a fight because I feel like it would be a very sloppy job.
See,
It'd be
here's
a
my
sloppy,
thing.
offense, yeah.
sloppy
Rick-
sci-fi fight.
Though Rick has the portal gun and whatnot, if he comes, are we saying he comes to Zim's universe?
Zim's
Since
gonna
he
be
has
Yeah,
the portal
that
gun?
makes sense.
Okay,
Okay,
it makes sense. So he comes in, he crashes his fucking ship into Zim's base. Zim's base is gonna go fucking ape shit and attack because his house has defense mechanisms
Yeah.
that are gonna attack that ship. And also, he's gonna get that giant fucking robot machine thing that he used on his own home planet in the first episode. I don't know, man. This
is what's gonna happen.
Earth
Zim,
is gonna burn for this fight. Like Earth is gonna be gone because of these two.
So the Rick's ship is gonna blow up after that because Zim destroys it.
yeah.
But Rick kills Zim and takes his ship and turns it into a portal
Oh my god.
ship.
Jesus
but
Christ.
High
I
tech
think he
alien.
said it.
Yeah, high tech alien ship.
Yeah. How you do it, Rick? Science, Morty. Science.
What is
And then he takes Gurr and he makes him to a better robot.
Or he
Does
leaves him the way he is. And he goes,
Yeah.
you know what?
I like you.
I like you.
I like
you got
you."
personality.
You want to get some tacos? Burrito. Yeah.
Yeah. No, okay, fuck it. I don't give a shit. I'm
Rick and
still with
Morty.
Vader as him, but I still would love to
It'd be
see
a
it.
hilarious crossover.
Honestly, you know what? Can the writers of Rick and Morty please just do this? Like, just make an episode. Make your knockoff
they did
Invader
a-
Zim.
They did a whole intro for The Simpsons. They did one of their intros.
I know.
So
That was dope.
that was
I'm
That
just
was
saying,
so
like, could
cool.
they, like, just do it? Just make a crossover with Invader Zim and Gurr and with Rick and Morty. That'd just be the funniest fucking thing ever.
Don't forget to hashtag this episode with Rick and Morty.
I won't.
Yeah.
I'll make sure I hashtag it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're going with the three of you, Rick and Morty, me
Oh,
with
for
Invader
sure.
Zim. Fucking Rick and Morty wins. God damn it.
Thank
It'd be
you.
cool with a Billy and Mandy cameo.
Just everyone
They
makes a
just walk
cameo.
in, everyone
Scooby and Shaggy.
They all just
come
kind of like
through.
walk by, like hanging out,
They
cool
don't-
as shit.
What
And
if
they just kind of look
what
up and
if-
they're like,
They're just
"The fuck is going on there?"
What if Scooby and Shaggy sell drugs to Rick and Morty?
far out, man.
Oh, dude. Oh man. And is there anything else? I mean,
Yeah, that was an easy fight.
that was easy.
Yeah, well.
No dope ass question today.
Mm,
No.
I have
Not
some
really.
theories.
Everyone. Angel's conspiracy. Wait,
Oh god.
nope.
My
Hold
bad.
on.
Hold on.
Horror history. Let's do horror history.
Horror history. Okay, we'll do.
Let's
it.
do horror history and then
All
we'll
right,
get
real
into
quick,
his
real
theory.
quick, some horror history.
And then we'll go into some hype on what's coming out in a couple weeks.
Okay.
What?
All right. So horror history. Today we had The Evil of Frankenstein released, 1964. Peter Cushing starring as the Baron Frankenstein, which is cool. Peter Cushing's a phenomenal actor. Got a 50% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
All right, old movie.
Means it's half good.
Means it's half,
Half good. Half the
another
people said it was okay.
half, and half the people said it wasn't.
Yep.
And then The Pit and the Pendulum. The Pit and the Pendulum.
Yeah.
1991 release, directed by Stuart Gordon. You may know him for writing Reanimator,
Yep.
That's that
from
Edgar Allan Poe stuff.
From Beyond, and Kicker. Didn't know this one. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah, but yeah, that's all I really had. Not real much. Couple like little low budget movies came out today, but
That's
those
all
are
awesome.
really two big movies.
Yeah.
We're still waiting.
And that's what the hell happened with Mike.
Yeah, exactly.
Now it's time for Angel's conspiracy.
All right, Angel, go.
What do you got today, baby boy?
Are you okay, Mike?
I'm fine, dude.
Okay.
I'm in
He's
another
just
world.
tripping out,
I'm
man.
fucking- I was
want to
attacked
know
by a
what was
bug.
going on.
No, you're good,
All
dude. Come
right.
on.
Well, this is my bit. This is my segment of the show where I talk about crazy theories.
Do you have notes?
I do.
Holy shit, guys, he's prepared.
I fucking have notes.
I'm stoked.
I had a talk with him.
Oh, okay.
No,
Patrick's my boss apparently now.
I did say that consistent. I'm your fucking
But
boss.
it's not true because I'm my own boss.
Okay, well, what do you got today for us, man?
You're fired.
All right, so
You hired.
a few fan theories that I've come across on the internet that you listeners out there probably have heard of. First one we got is the Fairly Odd Parents. And
Oh yeah,
you know.
I told him to do cartoon conspiracies.
Mhm.
Fuck
yes. So along with all of the odd images, just like any other cartoon with references and all of that, well, besides that, you got Timmy, you got Vicky, the abusive babysitter.
Of course. The absent parents.
Well, the fairies are said to be their metaphors for antidepressants for Timmy in this theory.
Depression in general, like, or just like
to cope, I guess. Like they represent antidepressants.
It's his escape.
Yes, it's
because his literally is an abusive babysitter and his parents are absent. They're never home.
That's when he's wishing and he's going to fairy world and he's going on all these crazy.
Yeah,
it's just a part of his. I'm
gonna fuck you guys up soon. Don't worry.
Hallucination or whatever.
You wait.
I don't like that.
I'm sorry, Angel.
No, you're good. So, along with that, like in the few episodes, like Timmy abuses the magic to a certain extent, and then there's always a consequence that follows with that.
Timmy, you cannot do that.
It's so cool.
There was another part of that theory that was a little darker, and it was that Mr. Crocker was, trying to. I guess he was a child predator or something.
Oh yeah, I've heard that one too.
He wants to take his fairies.
Yeah.
And that's it's supposed to represent his innocence, like his joy and happiness and stuff.
Yeah.
Then we got Hey Arnold, which this one's just a theory on the perspective and how the story is told. But it's actually told from Helga's perspective.
Okay.
And because she's the only character that gets like monologues and stuff. Like
she's fucking crazy.
And then she
not crazy. She's got.
Yeah, and then it's said that her mom's an alcoholic. Her dad
I got that. Yeah,
definitely her dad's a fucking workaholic.
Yeah. Along with that, like that, it's not really too dark or anything, but
no.
There's
definitely cool.
There's definitely weird stuff there. I mean, her obsession with Hey Arnold, like with Arnold, like she has a she has a fucking memorial to him in her closet, hidden, like. I mean, there's some serious shit there.
And throughout the episodes, it evolves.
His bubblegum.
Yeah. It changes, like, he turns into, like, a bear person.
I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Questions I don't want to answer.
But there's some cool, like, Halloween episodes.
There are
cool. In Hey
Arnold. Which I was just about to say that.
Go ahead.
The Halloween special where the aliens come to town, or they think the aliens are coming.
Yeah.
And they, mod the water tower, makes it look like a big UFO.
Yeah.
And, that one, the Wheezing Ed episode.
I love Wheezing Ed.
Yes, it's my favorite episode. When they're on the island.
Stoop kid never does a stoop.
That's not.
I'm just fucking saying to say it. Stoop kids prefer to leave a stoop. Exactly.
The Stinky's a Vampire episode.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which was great.
I know the Ghost Train.
Yes.
Do you have that on your list?
Yeah.
I love that episode.
The Ghost Train. Yeah, I forgot about that episode.
Actually. Yeah, it's such a good one.
There's another episode which this one wasn't creepy or anything, but Arnold has a dream in one of these episodes, and in the episode, Gerald and Arnold get into an argument. And in the dream, they forget. They're like, well, why are we arguing about this?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you hear Arnold's voice, like his grandpa's voice in the background, and he's like, "What did I tell you, short man?" And then he starts laughing, and then his jaw falls off.
Oh yeah, I remember that
episode.
That was creepy as fuck.
That was so scary.
Yeah.
The
whole thing with Hey Arnold's fucking dark too. Like his parents
are dead.
We don't know that.
Yeah, we don't.
Well, they
still don't.
But they like left.
There's supposed to be a movie where it explains like his parents are still alive.
Okay, well that's
on a deserted island
from the 90s. So
yeah,
get onto it. But
yeah.
Let me go ahead and fuck all of you up real quick.
Go ahead.
We were talking about how Fairly Odd Parents, Timmy having an escape from his world. Harry Potter. Think about the fact that the Wizarding World is not a real place. Harry's parents are dead. He lives with his abusive, neglected
uncle and
y'all
aunt.
boys cannot talk today.
No.
Yeah. And
Mike had a hard day.
I did too. But no, think about it. Like his uncle and aunt Petunia hate him. They don't want him. They think he's a disgrace, and he's locked in a cupboard. So think about Harry actually constructing a magical world that's fake to escape from his life.
Yeah.
Which is like something I was watching. I mean, not like fan theory I read anywhere. Like I came up with this because I'm an avid Harry Potter fan and I've watched the movies 1,000 times. And I was like, man, that's a really cool way to take it. Is like, what if it's not actually real? What if it's all in Harry's head because he is trying to cope with his life,
his living situation?
Yeah, he's depressed. Like,
and one time a year he gets to leave.
Not even that. Like they don't even celebrate his birthday.
Yeah.
It's like they don't care about him. He's just there. He's their servant.
I don't like that.
You don't like that theory?
It makes me sad.
I'm sorry, dude. Okay, I told you I was gonna fuck you guys
You're
up.
crushing our dreams.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to like say the whole thing because I don't know it that well off the top of my head. But I used to be obsessed with the Rugrats conspiracy theory.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I was gonna talk about it.
Okay, do that one. That one's the creepiest one, I think.
That one's really fucked up.
Yeah, I do. Well, apparently the whole show takes place in Angelica's imagination, and the DeVilles, apparently, which is Phil and Lil's dad or mom, they had an abortion, and Angelica couldn't determine whether or not what the gender of the kid was. So
she thought up of both,
twins.
boy and girl.
Boy and girl twins.
So she went with the twins, and then Tommy is said. This is like probably the darkest one, like portion of this
stillborn
theory, where he's a stillborn, and the reason why Stu builds toys in the basement is because he's
mourning his dead son, like he wanted his son. Yeah,
the mom is like always about Dr. Lipschitz. Fucking like books, like she quotes Dr. Lipschitz, quotes, and then they go crazy when they have the little boy, the baby.
Dill.
They're overprotective with everything Dill does.
Yeah. And then, that makes sense. And then Chucky died with his mom, and that's why Chaz is
so frantic.
And he's crazy. And then Susie's Angelica's only friend.
Yes.
And she's a therapist.
And supposedly, in the real world, it's supposed to be Angelica's therapist.
And because she always gives her like good advice and always telling her,
she's the
that's
she's
a
the
really
voice
dark,
of reasoning in the show.
Rugrats. I mean, the cool thing is like, and I'm sure like there's thousands of theories up on all the shows we grew up when we were watching. I mean, Rocko's Modern Life. I mean, come on, he worked at a sex hotline.
Yeah. Oh baby.
Exactly.
The episode where Mrs. Bighead invites him over when Mr.
Like the first episode, and she tries to fuck him.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I mean, like anywhere you go and you start digging deep, people are gonna start pulling. Especially like people that just watch the shit too much, they start diving. But
just like Ed and Eddie too. Like there's all conspiracy.
There's conspiracy theories for a lot of cartoons.
Yeah. This didn't click it with me, but I saw this came across, and it was Mr. Dink and Doug is said to be a child predator as well.
Yep. I mean, think about it. They're in their garage, and he has all these alarm systems.
Yeah, and he always wants them to come inside and see his very expensive device.
Exactly. Like
weird.
The thing is
I
like
never thought of that.
Yeah,
because you were a kid when you watched this, so now you're an adult and you start reading this shit. You're just like, what the fuck? But it makes sense. It's not like they're pulling shit out of thin air. Like whenever they were in his garage, and a parent walked up, all these alarms went off. So it's kind of like, why? What the fuck is?
Yeah,
that's so weird.
And he broke his grill.
Exactly.
Broke my grill.
But is there anything else? Is it?
No, it's pretty. Do you guys remember that show, Mr. Meaty?
Yes,
Mr. Meaty. That was a weird show.
When
that was
they
freaky.
had the protein shake, it was demonic.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about that weird ass show.
What?
But
all right.
Don't hug me. I'm scared.
We're not getting into that one. That's like a whole episode.
That is definitely a whole episode.
But I think that's it. I mean, we covered a lot.
We have a review.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
Okay.
Wait.
Do not. Oh, you promised.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, Friday the 13th came out. It's good. You should go play it.
That's it.
That's it.
I played a little bit of it. It's fun.
Is it? I'm gonna wait till the story comes out. Then I'm gonna pick it
The
up.
campaign, yeah.
Yeah. It's a little clunky. Still needs its bugs.
Of
to
course,
work out.
as every first game. I mean, Praise already came out with 4 updates.
Wasn't this fan funded?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
Kickstarter. What
Kickstarter.
sucks about it though is you can't get the Tom Savini skin anymore. It's locked forever.
Really?
What
So
the
you had to
fuck?
pre-order it to get it.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. It was a pre-order thing.
That thing, yeah.
But yeah, definitely. If you haven't checked out Friday the 13th, go check out Friday the 13th.
The game, obviously.
The game, of course. But if that's it, nothing.
That is it.
Nothing.
Cartoons and news is what today was, really.
Well, I mean, the show was about cartoons
and news,
and there was a fuck ton of news to talk about.
Yeah.
But as usual, guys, we are the Horror Junkies. Austin's mic just fell down, so that means the show is over. I'm Mike.
I'm Pat.
I'm Angel.
And I'm Austin.
As usual.
Stay weird.
You gonna keep going?
Stay weird.
We threw you off.
Always. This guy always ruins the ending.
Stupid dog! You made me look bad!